Well, folks, Brent's not having a very good day.
Not a very good start. Just
one of those little
it's
things.
just carrying over from my terrible evening last night. So,
Oh, I watched a little bit of the first half of your favorite team's contest,
I
the Bears.
wish I would have only watched the first half.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, comes to work this morning. He brings in his laptop, and he spills coffee all over the guest table this morning. And he's taking these big, deep breaths. And I'm just glad you're a good guy, because otherwise I think you'd be saying bad words.
Yeah. You know, now the goal is don't let this affect the rest of your day.
Well,
That's my goal. I've got to, you just have to get over it. You can't let one unfortunate circumstance just affect the rest of your day. Kind of like the Bears last night. A couple of unfortunate circumstances they couldn't get over, and the next thing you know, they lose the game. So I need to not do that. I just need to take a breath, regroup, and it's going to be a good day.
Forget about the football game.
I just got to dry out my paper here.
Just forget about the football game.
Okay. All right.
Just forget about it. It's just a game.
I know.
Those guys get paid a lot of money to make you mad.
I know, but now Mr. Toby, he's all smiles today because his Vikings came back in the fourth quarter and won the game. And
That's all right. Don't worry about it. And here's the thing.
yes.
Let me help you.
Okay, thanks.
Sometimes I'll be the first to admit maybe you're not having a great morning. Maybe you woke up a little groggy out there.
It happens to all of us.
Listening or watching, and things, you just kind of go, man, I'm out of sorts. I don't really feel like I want to talk to anybody. I'm not in a great mood. It's only Tuesday, and I wish it was Friday, and you can make all kinds of lists about things that would make you happier than what you're feeling at that moment. And I've found, and maybe that's why I'm still here, but I find the breakfast show, no matter what, typically, almost all the time, if not 99.9% of the time, once the show gets going, we start talking to people and start playing some music, I feel like, hey, we're rolling here. Things are going good. And that's what we hope the breakfast show does for you folks out there. If you spilt your coffee this morning,
Well said.
or if you spilt your milk or your coffee cream all over the table, or
Dropped
maybe,
the cereal box and cereal went all over the place.
yeah, or you have something coming up today that you're just not looking forward to, something maybe that you know you need to do, but you have to do it, whether you want to do it or not. Mm-hmm. Just hang with us here on The Breakfast Show, and you'll feel better. And usually when you feel better about things, and like when you go to a sporting contest or a musical concert, when you want to kind of show that you're having a good time and that you appreciate what's going on, you clap.
Yes.
There's
you do.
applause, you clap.
Yeah.
And so today, thank you, Doug. Thank you. Today is clap day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's clap day. And so that means that gives Dave a chance to play Eric Clapton today.
Hey, I like that.
Because it's clap day.
All right.
All right, here he comes. Rock and roll heart. On the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Let's take a look at those school lunch menus. I'll start with the Prairie Pioneer menu today and remind you that their phone number is 872-6121. If you'd like to try them, you haven't come in before, give them a call, let them know you'd like to come in. If you're bringing along guests that are not on the regular account, call them at 872-6121. Also give them a call to set up home delivery at that same number. Today it is meatballs, stroganoff, mashed potatoes, green beans, and fruit.
All right, school lunch menus. Gothenburg Public School, made fresh cheeseburger macaroni skillet with garlic breadstick, baked fish and cheese sandwich, the grill station combos, a hot dog basket, also serving made fresh sausage pizza, and a fresh baked Italian turkey sub at Gothenburg.
One more thing on the Prairie Pioneer Center, don't miss their blood pressure hub. If you're wondering about your blood pressure, like where yours just went up,
Yes.
want to check later to see if it's going down, stop by the Prairie Pioneer Center Monday through Friday to simply come in, have a seat, check your blood pressure. Anselmo Myrna today, made fresh cheeseburger, macaroni skillet with garlic breadstick, baked fish and cheese sandwich, uncrustable cheese and cracker platter.
Sandhill School in Dunning, looks like they'll be serving, chicken patty on a bun. At Sandhill School in Dunning.
What a title for a country song that would be. Broken Bow School District today, made fresh cheeseburger, macaroni skillet with garlic breadstick, baked fish and cheese sandwich, fresh baked Italian turkey sub, uncrustable cheese and cracker platter, their grill station featuring crispy chicken sandwich basket.
All right. SEM today. Today's the 9th, right?
Yes, it is
All
the
right.
9th.
I think it's going to be chicken fried steak at SEM today.
Okay.
Because they're actually showing September 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Oh.
It's either chicken fried steak or Mexican tater tot casserole.
Oh, that's both
One
good.
of those two
They're
things.
both tasty.
Yeah.
Litchfield, quesadillas today. Good morning, Cadence.
All right, lunch today at Sargent going to be chicken noodle, mashed potatoes, fruit, strawberry cake, dinner roll and milk at Sargent today.
Tacos at Arnold today.
All right, let's go to Cozad. Some of their choices include barbecue pork nachos today, hot honey garlic chicken bites with garlic toast, also the pizza bar and the sub bar at Cozad today.
Arcadia Schools featuring Cavatini today.
Callaway today, hot dogs at Callaway School.
Ansley, for breakfast, I'm just looking here, scrambled eggs and bacon. That sounds pretty darn good. If you don't spill your coffee along with that.
Yeah.
For dinner, it's ham, scallop potatoes. That's SC potatoes. I assume that's scalloped.
Yeah.
Veggie and bread today at Ansley America Schools. I get off on rock and roll music. I get off on screaming guitars.
Dave's got a rock and roll.
heart.
Dave's got a rock and roll heart.
Oh, Lord.
I'm feeling better now.
See?
Thank you,
See,
Dave.
I'm telling you.
You're a good man.
I'm telling you, the breakfast show will fix you up. Now, let's take a look and see if we can give away a tumbleweed prize or a Cracker Jacks prize. It's not. Is it wet?
No.
Okay.
No. The certificate that we give you will not have a coffee stain on it. I want to tell you.
And if you answer correctly, KCNI KBBN will donate $5 to the Inclusive Playground Fund, which is continuing. The drive continues.
All right. We're going to give you a chance to win a free food item at Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill if you can answer this question correctly. New batch of questions now, new theme, a new topic, and I love this. Oh, man. Gunsmoke.
Oh, right up your alley.
Wow, did you know that Gunsmoke made its TV debut on CBS on September 10th, 1955?
My goodness.
Was the first episode of Gunsmoke. So we're going to test your knowledge of this classic Western. What movie superstar, also known as the Duke, provided the introduction for the first episode of Gunsmoke? Your choices are Jimmy Stewart, Clark Gable, Burt Lancaster, or John Wayne?
Really?
What movie superstar, also known as the Duke, provided the introduction for the first episode of the TV show Gunsmoke? Your choices are Jimmy Stewart, Clark Gable, Burt Lancaster, or John Wayne. If you know, call us at 872-2801.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Fall means football, volleyball, cross-country, golf, and plenty of busy days and nights. And the Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill have you covered. Start your day with a quick, tasty breakfast or grab an easy take-and-bake casserole from Tumbleweed for those hectic evenings. After the game, head to Cracker Jack's inside the Tumbleweed building, open nightly from 5 to 10 for food, drinks, and good times. Whether it's family meals or post-game celebrations, it's all happening on East Highway 2 in Broken Bow at Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill.
All right, we have Catherine on the line, and I was worried about Catherine because we had a whole long conversation here a while back about sexting chickens and so forth, and we didn't hear from Catherine, and I was hoping that something wasn't wrong, Catherine, but you're okay?
No, I'm fine. I just been up late and sleeping in.
Oh, good for
there you
you.
go.
Good for you.
I missed the question, so
All right.
I'm fine.
All right. Well, Catherine asked if she could have a tumbleweed certificate rather than a Cracker Jacks. I said, we can.
well,
I think we can make that
Let
happen.
me see what I can find. Yeah, I've got one here.
All right.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I can make the change for you.
All right. Let me ask you while we have you here. You know, we had this whole conversation about how you can tell a baby chick's if it's a boy or a girl. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, there's several ways.
Okay. So we looked into that and we've determined on how to do that. So I figured you knew, but I just wanted to ask. So here's Brent.
Okay, Catherine, here's your question. What
I
mo-
know the answer.
Okay, what is
John
the
Wayne.
answer? What's
John
that?
Wayne.
John Wayne. Yes, of course. It was John Wayne. You got it. And because you've answered correctly, we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free tumbleweed meal. So come on out and see us when you can.
Okay, is your road open now?
Well,
It changes day to day, Catherine. You might give us a
okay.
call when you're thinking about coming in. Give us a ring because they haven't been in front of the station for a few days, and now I noticed this morning the start or the stop is now over by Trotters again. So it kind of changes.
Okay.
All righty.
It might be a little while then.
Okay, that's fine. Just give us a call.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet. Appreciate you. 7:45 is your time. Now I'm curious.
okay.
As Doug, our news director, went on a plot tour yesterday evening.
Oh, yeah, for
Afternoon.
the Corn Growers
Yeah.
Association.
We get time. I think I noticed he doesn't waste time. He's working on something right now. He may be working on that story as we speak. He's shaking his head yes. I'd kind of like to get him in here sometime during the show and find out what he thought of the tour.
Yeah, good.
And I loved his story this morning on the Broken Bow Band.
Yeah.
And their travels. I think that's a great addition to cover when the bands go out and do their performances. So thank you, Doug. All right, let's continue. Let's do a live read.
Okay.
Mine is for Sylvester's in Broken Bow. What's yours?
Mine is for Circle V Stitch and Post.
I'm going to do mine with enthusiasm, since you spilled your coffee and I want to pick you up a little bit.
All right, thanks, Dave.
All right. Do you love to rock? You love to dance to kickin' country or jam to everything in between? Then you don't want to miss Victory Underground this Friday night at Sylvester's. They'll play all of that and much, much more. They'll take the stage at 9 o'clock this Friday at Sly's, and they're excited to see their local fans in this area. They have quite a following. So come back to Sly's Friday and cheer on the Big Red against Houston Christian. Kickoff is at 11 a.m. Is that a misprint?
What? No, it's for this Saturday?
No, it says, come back to Sly's Friday and cheer on the Big Red.
Oh, no, Nebraska plays Saturday.
I'm going to change that.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll play Saturday morning at 11 a.m.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
Come back to Sly's on Friday and listen to the band
Okay.
and dance and to kickin' country and rock and everything in between to Underground this Friday.
Okay.
Then come back to Sly's on Saturday
There you go.
and cheer on the Big Red against Houston Christian. Kickoff is at 11 with first and third quarter happy hours. Music Friday night, Huskers Saturday at Sly's in Broken Bow.
All right. Hey, are you looking to have your logo or brand customized on shirts, hoodies, hats, and more? Well, Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post can make that happen for you with her quality custom embroidery service. Now, maybe you need a letter jacket. Well, she'll personalize it just the way your student wants. Order now for the end of the year or get ahead for next season. She also creates meaningful gifts with embroidery on throws, whether it's for a wedding, a remembrance, or any special occasion. And don't miss the new cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners customized just for you. Support local and bring your ideas to life. Give Velma a call today at 308-872-6173. That's 872-6173. Feel free to leave a message. She'll get back in touch.
All right. The Spur. If you're hungry for something different every day, then head up to Dunning and stop into the Spur. They are serving up hot and hearty daily specials that you'll love. Comfort food classics, fresh flavors, and homemade favorites, all at a price that's easy on your wallet. I do notice that because food hasn't been easy on the wallet lately, and if they can help us with that, and it's really good, why not drive to Dunning to the Spur? And on the weekend, don't miss their evening specials, perfect for a night out close to home. While you're there, fuel up and grab some packaged meats, priced and ready for your freezer. It's all happening at the Spur in Dunning, where daily specials keep you coming back. That's
All right.
exciting. That's very exciting.
It is very exciting.
All right, let's now move over to Arrow Seed in Broken Bow. Logan Gerardin is here. Logan, good morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Good. Good.
Well, let's see. You've been out shooting some doves.
I have not. Been too busy with grass harvest.
Grass harvest.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Well, we did buffalo grass and just got done with side oats, and now we're getting ready to move back to buffalo grass.
Okay. Out there doing some harvesting then.
Yeah.
All right. How's things looking?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Now you bring that in and clean it and prepare it for sale?
Yep. So we're actually, when I get done here, we're going to start cleaning the buffalo grass we just got done harvesting. So.
All right.
How many acres do you work, Logan?
Myself about 1,300.
Yeah. Wow.
So.
Now I'm totally out of touch with harvesting buffalo grass, or for that matter, corn or soybeans. But what kind of a head do you use on your machine?
Yep. So we knock it down, we windrow it, and then pick the windrows up with a pickup header.
Okay.
Yep.
And then you bring it in and clean it off the stem?
No, it's the berries. It's just like
You get the berry right there.
Yeah,
then. Okay.
you know, but you got to get all the trash out of it,
Okay.
all the weed seed, and that's one thing that we do good at Arrow is quality.
That's your main goal, isn't
Yep.
it? Yeah.
We have that. I wouldn't say bad stuff, but we make sure we have the human touch on it to get it, to our standards.
Right. So that customer will be happy with
Exactly.
what they plant, what
Yep.
what they use.
Yep.
All right. Buffalo grass harvest.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah. So it's been a busy few weeks.
Yeah. Good time of year.
It is.
I can tell you that the annual shoot-off over at the Arnold place next to the golf course is hot and heavy with shotgun sounds.
I don't doubt it.
This time of year, for those of you who maybe go out and get a little fall golfing in, you also get to hear the sounds of fall shotguns going.
Yes, the soothing sounds.
And I imagine there's a few others going on out there in different places where the doves are accumulated.
Yep.
The teal season already started.
Yep. Teal season started on Saturday.
Yeah. A few of those around, I think.
There are.
Yeah.
There
Is
are.
duck season coming up?
So Depends on where you hunt.
Oh, okay.
It's usually the first week in October
Okay.
or towards the end of October.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Depends on what zone you're in.
How about wabbit season? Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Yeah.
Duck season, wabbit season, duck season, wabbit
You know,
season.
I'm not 100% sure when
Okay.
rabbit.
I think it might be a little, even the season is open on rabbits. I think you kind of want to wait for winter to actually harvest a rabbit.
Yeah. Well, and so, talking about Bugs Bunny like that.
Yeah.
So did you hear that Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd actually got in trouble?
No.
So they robbed a liquor store,
Oh no.
and Elmer goes, "Is this whiskey?" Bugs Bunny goes, "No, but robbing a bank sure is."
Well, we were doing so well there for a while. I thought we were kind of, and then here comes one of those jokes.
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh, that's
It's
good.
all good. Okay, so you've been harvesting, cleaning seed. Noticed. I was curious the other day too because Kendall was running the fork truck and they were loading up a truck with pallets with bags on them, and it looked like they were getting ready to go out on a delivery somewhere. And there was somebody in the truck, and they were sliding the pallets forward and getting the full load going. What would they be delivering this time of year, and where would they be going?
So this time of year, you name it, it's going out the door.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing a lot of cover crops going out. We're seeing a lot of wheat, rye, triticale, turnips, radishes, turf grass, everything.
Everything. Okay,
Everything's starting to move. It's really picked up the past few weeks.
good. And they'll go as far as
So we've got a really extensive dealer network.
right.
All the way out to Colorado, and we don't go super far east yet, but York would be
Okay.
about as far east as we have a dealer.
Okay.
And then north into the Dakotas and south into Kansas.
All right.
So it's a pretty broad region.
So in some cases, it wouldn't be just. There might be an overnight trip.
Not
too
usually,
often.
not too often.
They can make it to and from in one day. Maybe get in the evening or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a longer day, but
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
So yeah, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on in the store too.
Well, talk about that.
So I do want to mention again that we did shorten our hours to
Right.
5 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then still 8 to noon on Saturdays. But with this cool fall-like weather and hunting seasons opening and
Yes.
all that stuff, we do still have a really, really, really good sale on our LEM food processing
All right.
line of items.
Okay.
So seasonings, high temp cheeses, equipment, jerky shooters, jerky boards, all the stuff that you need.
Okay. And at a good discount,
50% off.
50% off. Go get it now. Won't last long.
That's half off.
Yeah, half of what you'd normally pay. And, you've always over the years said, well, you can get a little here and there. But in this case, you can save a lot in one spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got a fairly extensive, my wife would probably call it a collection. I call it useful tools
Yes.
of processing equipment that I accumulated over the years. Some of those are a big purchase, and maybe that's all you have a budget for is to get one
Right.
big ticket item to add to your collection.
Mm-hmm.
But with this 50% off, if this would have been a thing when I was accumulating my stuff, I probably would have got it all in one shot.
Yeah, sure. Your wife would have another name for it.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's a great opportunity. I think Andre said when he was here last time there was a few flashlights still available. And, of course, your fencing line is rock solid. You're pretty well set for that, where they're going to be moving cattle onto corn stalks. And
Yep, we have a really good line of Gallagher, electric fencing stuff. And when people walk in the door that have never been to Arrowseed before, they see that Gallagher wall and they're just shocked.
yeah, to have that available to them. Yeah, they're shocked.
I got that.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Hey, I know that we're in September, but I mean we're gonna start to think about the end of the year and everything. And I know that sometimes you guys like going into a new year do the pre-booking and everything. Are we kind of approaching that window?
Yeah,
or?
we're getting there. I'm not sure
Okay.
how that's gonna look this year.
Okay.
I would guess we'll probably still have the early order and prepay
Yeah.
stuff going on. It's a great way to save some cash up front.
Sure.
If you know you're going to need it, why not get a discount on it?
Mm-hmm.
So
Save some money.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Very good. Very good. The yards, they're going to get one more application probably, or two more? Two
Yep.
more.
So actually, another thing I wanted to talk about, we're on the fourth application or the fourth step of our 5-step program, and that's the broadleaf weed control.
Okay.
So the other morning when I woke up and it was 36 degrees outside, it made my heart really happy because that's that nice, crisp, cool fall, fall football, fishing, hunting, all that, just perfect weather. And then I looked at the weeds in my yard and said, it's going to be a good time to get you little suckers out of there.
There you go.
So when it gets cold like this, the days are getting shorter. Those plants are starting to go into survival mode. They're storing more energy down in the roots. So what better way to kill the whole plant than treat it when it's cool outside, and there's going to be a stretch of cool fall weather, because they're going to take that herbicide all the way down to the roots.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, they're storing up, they're hungry, they'll consume it, and it'll get to the roots.
Yep. And then they will be gone forever.
Yes. As long as you water.
Yeah. Yep. And the other thing, actually, sorry, two more things.
Okay.
So, one, with this cool weather, there's going to be things trying to get into your house that you do not want to get into your house. They might have 4 legs. They might have a plethora of legs. We've got everything you need to keep them gone.
Okay.
For lack of better terms.
Well said. Yeah, and it is that time of year where, the little Mickey Mouse is out there looking for a place to stay, and bugs.
Yep. We've got tempo. The box elder bugs are probably going to be running rampant here soon.
Yep.
I've seen a handful of them so far, but it usually seems like that mid to late September time frame they really show themselves.
Yeah, there's a little bug that kind of looks like a box elder bug that can really get bad. I don't know the name of them, but they're a little smaller, and they'll cover the side of a wall and get inside your house, but you can take care of that.
We can, Tempo. So you guys have used Tempo quite a bit. It's a really safe insecticide. You can spray it indoors. It doesn't really have an odor, doesn't stain. I spray it around the foundation of my house, thresholds, the doorways, windows, windows, siding, all that stuff. And it does a fantastic job. And it's got a fairly long residual, so you only might need to spray, once or twice a year to keep that barrier.
It's great stuff. It really is, and it's kind of weird because you mix it with water because it's so concentrated, and you spray it around the corners, and you kind of feel like you're just spreading water out.
Yep.
But it really works.
It does. It does. And then we also carry the mouse bait, the poison pellets and blocks.
Okay.
That'll keep. It basically turns mice and rodents into a potato chip. It just kind of dehydrates them from the inside out so they don't stink.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps because All right, so fall is here, and weather's cool. Harvesting has begun in certain crops, and Arrow Seed's ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Come see us.
Thanks, Logan.
Yep.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it
guys.
very much. We'll take a quick time out, and then we'll continue with news.
The Breakfast Show
Don't know what I'd do without them. They're awesome.
on KCNI KBBN.
At Team Physical Therapy, we offer extended hours 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and walk-ins are always welcome because we feel convenience couldn't be more important when it comes to your health. Even further, we can visit you in-home for physical therapy if you can't make it to our office. From pre- and post-pregnancy pain to dry needling and everything in between, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit us at myteampt.com. It's your choice. Choose right. Choose Team Physical Therapy.
John here with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers, informing you that now might be the best time to get a value for your recreational land that's really not adding to your bottom line. That's right, your land could be of major interest for that person looking for quality deer hunting, waterfowl hunting, or whatever the recreation is. Call me, John Farley, and take advantage of a time with very little inventory on the market. I would be happy to give you a no-obligation opinion of value. Check me out at LashleyLand.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill have released a sexually suggestive birthday letter to Jeffrey Epstein that they say was written and signed by President Trump. He calls it a fake. CBS's Scott McFarland.
In late August, the House Oversight Committee subpoenaed some of these records to include the birthday book shared with Jeffrey Epstein. Those subpoenas were provided to the committee, according to Democrats.
The Supreme Court's cleared the way for the Trump administration to resume sweeping immigration raids in L.A. Chandra Bhotnagar heads Southern California's ACLU.
The government and now the concurrence has all but declared that all Latinos, U.S. citizens or not, who work low-wage jobs are fair game to be seized at any time.
New federal testing data shows the reading skills of high school seniors has hit a 33-year low. Their math scores the lowest since 2005. Experts say it's another consequence of too much screen time. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Piri, coming this October.
You don't look like police. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
Here's a look at Nebraska news. In a story released by KSMB, a Kearney couple has died after their vehicle was hit by a train Friday morning. The Dawson County Sheriff's Office was called to a crash involving a train just before 8:30 a.m. at the intersection of Road 427 and Highway 30. Deputies responded to the scene where they found a white Buick Enclave in the south ditch north of the railroad tracks with serious damage. Inside the vehicle, they found both the driver, 73-year-old Scott Mullane, and his passenger, 71-year-old Kathy McLean, deceased. The Sheriff's Office determined that the Mullane's vehicle was traveling northbound on Road 427 when it entered the uncontrolled railroad crossing and was hit by an empty westbound Union Pacific train. The DCSO was assisted at the scene by the Nebraska State Patrol, Lexington Fire and Rescue, Priority Medical, the Union Pacific Railroad, and Randy's Bryan and Towing. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Dodgers pitched 8 no-hit innings and eventually beat Colorado 3-1. LA still one game over the Padres for first place in the NL West. San Diego won in 10 innings, 4-3 against Cincinnati. San Francisco hit 5 home runs in an 11-5 victory over Arizona. Boston won 7-0 at the A's tonight. Garrett Crochet now 15-5. He struck out 10 in his 7 innings. Victories for Seattle and Texas. Wins for Atlanta, Cleveland, and Philadelphia, which shut shut out the Mets 1-0. Minnesota came back for a Monday Night Football victory at Chicago 27-24 with 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, all from quarterback J.J. McCarthy, 2 on passes and 1 TD run in his debut. The Vikings had trailed 17-6 early in the fourth quarter. 49ers tight end George Kittle could miss 3 to 5 weeks after yesterday's hamstring injury. They'll be at New Orleans on Sunday.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A dense fog advisory continues until 9 a.m. today. Partly cloudy with fog in spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 86. Winds out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 58. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 83. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Custom. That's their gig at Sandhills Custom Creations. From the west side of the square in Broken Bow, they make t-shirts, banners, metal signs, vinyl decals, tumblers, photos, keychains, and so much more. Find Sandhills Custom Creations on Facebook.
8 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside and find out what it really looks and feels like with Happy Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, I can tell you before we get to the weather, Kristen has given us an update on where they are stopping. They're stopping people in front of the Trotters service station here in Broken Bow, and we do have our wait for the pilot car sign out front in the studios. 63 degrees outside. It's pretty cloudy with some light fog. It's not as bad as it was around 7. Light and variable winds, barometric pressure at 29.98, humidity 97%. Only a trace of rain in the last 24 hours. Precipitation for this month at 200s. A high yesterday of 79 with an overnight low of 61. Sun set today 7:57 and sunrise tomorrow 7:14.
All right, Jack, thank you very much. I think there was a storm warning released last night for Buffalo County and down in the Dawson County area, but all we got was a sprinkle on the windshield here. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
All right, Brent Apperson.
Hey, Dave Burney.
Got you all picked up after your big spill this morning. You seem to be okay.
Yeah.
You spilled his coffee, Jeff, earlier.
That's not good.
No, it's not good.
It's a waste of good coffee.
Yeah, kind of.
Especially since we don't get out very often to refill.
And now we have these sheets that we fill out, for the breakfast show, so we can kind of check off what we're scheduled to do today. And you see a nice big coffee stain on it. So it's dry now, though.
It's
so
okay.
That's good.
Looks all cleaned up.
Yeah.
Team Physical Therapy, Jeff Denson. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. I happened to be at the restaurant the other day that you were at, and you don't think you saw Joan and I, and we had a guest with us, and you stopped by to say hello to a couple of baseball players that played ball with you this year.
I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine because you guys were talking, and quite a family there.
Yes.
Isn't that a cool family?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. It was the Hall boys from Sargent.
Yeah. And there's some on the way because there's younger ones too.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they were great additions to the team. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's good to have all the communities that have kids that want to play ball get involved, isn't it?
Yes, it has been great.
Well, baseball is behind us except for the professionals, and of course, I guess the Bears got beat last night.
I did see that. Just having a day, aren't we?
Yeah. See? Okay, so I come in here, I spill my coffee, I then start talking about how it's just simply a carryover from my horrible evening because the Bears blew it in the fourth quarter. Dave spends the first half hour of the show picking me up, playing great music, I'm feeling good, and then he does that.
Yeah. That's a bad deal.
It's my job. And I wondered, too, with Logan from Aeroseed, he said that they have things to keep pests from outside of the house coming in. I figured you'd buy some for neighbors.
Does it work for that?
I don't know.
I'll have to ask Logan.
It might.
A Gallagher fencer should take care of some of that.
Yeah, there you go. Good point, Denson. Good point.
He won't come back very often, for sure.
For more than just coons, that's for sure.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for chatting with us about other things. What do you want to talk about today from Team Physical Therapy? It's a busy time of year, I think.
It is. It has been. We're just getting fall sports obviously going well. I think one of the key things at our clinic that we do very well, I think, is spinal pain. And I don't know that everybody knows how much spinal pain we treat. It's something that I specialize in a little bit myself. And some are surprised still, and after we've done it this many years, that we still treat as much spinal pain as we do. So I think that's one thing that if you're having trouble with your back or neck or anything spine related, we have therapists that are very well trained at evaluation. We'll get you to the right place or get you the right treatment that you need. And we can transfer patients back and forth. We have a lot of therapists doing dry needling. I don't currently do that. I don't really enjoy needles, therefore I don't. But if I see a case that a neck pain patient that can't get rid of trigger points in their upper trap and that area, I'll send them to one of our other therapists for a treatment just to treat that and then go back to doing what joint mobs and muscle energy technique and just different things that I do on those patients. So,
Jeff, I think if we think about it, it shouldn't be surprising that you're busy, very busy with people with back pain, because I think all of us at one time or another have had a backache or a pain down our leg, and we're wondering what that is. I'm sure part of what you do really well after doing so many examinations and so forth is determining where the problem is located, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. And we have, you can have multiple reasons why you have pain in an area, and it's our job to figure out where that's coming from. And sometimes it's multiple causes. So you can have somebody that has some degenerative disc and stenosis in their back where the nerve doesn't have room to be, and we have to do things to open that area up. And those patients can also have a hip bursitis that is hitting the outside of their hip. So it's just our job to make sure we're treating all of those things. And then if we're not getting you better, we'll get you to the right spot where you will. So,
and we've talked about this before. You've talked about it before, and that's having the right shoes. Taking care of your foot posture can make a difference with your back big time, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, making sure that you are in the right footwear if you're doing some walking, that it's not breaking down and then causing you to walk differently is absolutely key.
Also, you've taught us over the years about posture and sitting as much as we do in our offices, in our cars, our tractors, our trucks, and sometimes it aggravates a minor problem with a back pain situation that I suppose could turn into a bigger problem if not taken care of.
Yeah, if you continue to have that rounded posture in your low back, you're going to continue to have problems with could lead into disc problems, especially with bouncing around. It just causes that disc to protrude backwards. And then over time, if you don't get out of that posture and get everything moving back the other direction, it'll lead into bigger problems down the road. So
can we, is it safe to say, or how do you have a conversation with one of your clients about, I'd say we're an immediate society, so sometimes we think, well, my back is killing me. I need to get it fixed and make it so it doesn't hurt anymore. Surgery must be the solution. Well, I think it's still pretty safe to say that you want to use surgery as your last resort, right?
Yeah. Surgery is not meant for back pain. Surgery is meant for saving nerves, or for those that have really unstable backs. Obviously have to do something about that to just prevent movement at those segments. But there isn't any surgeon in Nebraska at this point that's doing anything very aggressive. They take a conservative approach of they want to be successful with their surgery, and cutting on things that aren't necessary isn't something they do anymore. So we're seeing less spinal surgeries unless they're necessary.
Yeah.
And then at that point they become, and we test patients just depending on nerve symptoms. And so if you have nerve pain down your leg and you start to lose function of your dorsiflexion, basically get a foot drop, at that point you have to do something. So those are the patients that we get moved on quickly, and they have to do surgery to relieve that pressure on the nerve, or stabilize it with even a fusion or disc replacement, those sorts of things.
Yeah.
But
I think you were at Team Physical Therapy when Mac was still there, and he worked with me on my back, and we went through the gamut of different things that we needed to try, and then he determined, I think you need to go see a back specialist, surgeon, and see what they think, and a little incision about 2 or 3 inches long. They went in and shaved off a disc that was bulged, and the leg quit hurting, and I still feel it a little bit sometimes, but about 80% corrected. And if I wouldn't have did that, I probably would have just still been dealing with it. And I think,
and it would have led into more muscle loss.
And
bigger problems.
I don't think I know but when people have back pain, I know I was this way. I didn't realize how much pain I was in and how miserable I was until it went away.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and it's just something that nerve pain is something you can't get away from. You'll know when you need to have treatment because you can't get away from it at night. You can't get away from it moving around. It just nothing changes it, and then that's the point where we have to do something more aggressive.
When you look at somebody and you can tell they've been using heat.
Yeah, and their back's burned. Yes, absolutely.
And I guess that's the next question. Does it depend on what it is for heat or cold?
Yeah, I generally just go on patient preference. Some patients' spines, if you put ice on them, they spasm up even more.
Okay.
So it's just kind of patient preference at that, and some just love it. So it's good pain relief. So we just go on patient preference a lot. We'll use a lot of heat and E-stim just to relax the muscles at the start of a treatment, because it just gets them just a little bit out of a little bit more pain, so I can do more with them. And so that's why we utilize those modalities in the clinic. And then we'll ice if I feel like somebody's going to be sore from a treatment, or we've been aggressively trying to change their mechanics, then we'll ice often after that.
Of course, surgery the last thing that you want to do, but in the meantime, you'll be suggesting exercises and different things that will help as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think that all of our therapists do a really good job, probably me to a lesser extent. All of our therapists do a great job getting people started on what they need to be doing to change it for a longer period of time, which is what we want. We want to change core stability and flexibility to allow you to get rid of that for good, and that's the goal.
How about us lazy, undisciplined people like me that need a little help keeping that exercise going? Can you help people who, if you say you can do this at home, I'm sure you have exercises you can send home with people, and some people are very good about doing that, and some people are good for a while, or maybe not even for a while.
Well, I have a lot of patients that need to continue doing more aggressive exercises, and they'll just continue to do it in the clinic through our wellness program. Yeah, we would just
which you can do, right?
They can just continue on with their program, and that allows us to even see them every once in a while and make sure that things are okay. If we need to do a couple more treatments, we'll do that. But it allows them to continue that while somebody's at least around watching some, which does help.
Is that
and it makes people more disciplined too.
Oh, I would think so.
Yeah.
I've got to go in Tuesday and Thursday and do my exercises.
Yeah,
rather
absolutely.
than when I get home and the couch is looking at you saying, "Well, watch this ball game."
And that's why some people like to just come in the clinic and they'll do it, which is great.
Okay, all right. Super good. Brad, I'm sorry. You guys can talk sports or elbows or whatever you want to do there, man.
The Bears quarterback looks great. Okay.
Yeah.
He does.
He did.
I thought he looked great to start with.
Yeah. The first drive, he looked phenomenal. Everything looked great.
Settle down, Brad.
Problem is, you got to play full 4 quarters, not just
settle down.
Half of one. Anyway.
It was more that Minnesota beat them than they lost it themselves.
Please don't.
Does that help? Sorry, that's just what I thought. I saw.
Well, I'll just say it. The officials didn't help. I mean, the holding call that they called on us when we're going down to score was absolutely ridiculous.
I think I flipped over to a baseball game at that point, so I apologize.
Well, don't get me started on baseball either. My Cubs are falling apart too.
It's a mess. Darn it.
Do you have any
Man? Oh yes, I'm sorry.
exercises for Brent he can do to relieve his blood
I think he
pressure?
probably should go take a little walk, settle down a little bit, come back, restart.
I do have a serious question.
Okay, we can do
All
that.
right. Since we are in the fall sports season, I'm hoping that you haven't seen too many serious injuries, but talk about like the soft tissue stuff. Now that we're a couple of weeks into the season for our fall sports athletes, have you seen a lot of the soft tissue stuff, or not so much?
Yeah, we've had a couple of bigger injuries this season just locally, but we're on the road to taking care of those. We've had a bunch of people in with just contusion stuff from football that just, and then volleyball, just recurring shoulder problems just from as many swings as they take. So, treating some of those conditions for sure.
Good.
All right. Anything else, sir?
No. Just wanted to talk about that this morning.
Well, I'm glad we did. That was a good conversation, and I think I don't know what the percentage of people out there that are listening can relate to a back pain, but I bet
it's
we're
over
up there.
80% of the population.
80%
goes through some major spinal event during their life. So
either caused by an accident, overlifting, or just because of things.
Yeah, wear and tear.
Wow. Well, that does keep you busy.
It does. Yeah, and it's really nice to work in our area where we can get a hold of the doctors. If we need X-rays, we get those quickly. Work well with them to get things that way. And then as far as medicine is, if they get on a prednisone or Medrol dose spec or those things that physicians offer, we just get them referred and they get that stuff done quickly and gets them on the right track a lot faster.
All right.
So
thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Jeff Denson, Team Physical Therapy, our guest this morning. It is clap day because it's time to clap and be happy, Brent. So we're playing Eric Clapton because it's clap day today.
How'd the Chiefs do in week 1?
We lost. First time in like 8 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, yeah. Yeah, great. See, I can't even get you on the Chiefs.
Recovering Marley. Knocking on Heaven's Door. And Bob Dylan, of course. It is Clapton Day because it's a day to clap and be joyous. And we're getting information in on our chat box. Larry Bauer, our sales consultant, I believe he's still up in South Dakota at a lake there, looking across the lake and thinking of you, Brent. And what did he have to say?
Nice. Well, let me see. Lose to anybody but the Vikings. Yeah. Well, he's got the lose to anybody part down when it comes to the Bears. Seems like we're pretty good at that, losing to anybody.
Now just settle down. Just take it easy. It's Clap Day.
Okay.
Be Happy Day.
All right.
We're going to hear from Big Iron, Mark Stock, right after these words.
Hi, this is Carson Leaphart with Burning Bank. As the leaves change and the harvest comes in, there's a familiar rhythm in the air, the pace of progress and the pull of home. At Burning Bank, we know fall isn't just about cooler weather or shorter days, it's about preparing for what's next. We are here with local decisions, ag lending, business support, and personalized service built for your farm, family, and your future. This fall, let's build, grow, and thrive together. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
In the waning moments of the growing season, it's time to start thinking about soil health, as well as fall and winter grazing options. Aero Aviation of Broken Bow can fly on cover crop mixes into your standing crops right now. Then you have seeds sprouted before harvesting the main crop, giving the mix a longer growing season. Call Aero Aviation for more at 872-5113.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Mark Stock here with Big Iron Auction Company. I'm live on location this morning in Grand Island, Nebraska, or west of Grand Island, Nebraska, at the Husker Harvest Days show site facility. And we get underway today, day one of 3 days here at Husker Harvest Days. And we have auctions all 3 days that will be taking place. You can bid from anywhere in the United States or across the world, in fact, on BigIron.com. Or you can come to Husker Harvest Days and come to the Big Iron tent. If you haven't ever bid before, we can show you how to do it. We've got some livestock selling at 1 o'clock this afternoon. We've got several groups of feeder steers and heifers. In fact, there are 65 head of 800-pound crossbred steers coming out of Bartlett, Nebraska. They also have 65 head of 800-pound crossbred heifers. By Ashby, Nebraska, there's 51 head of 680-pound Angus steers and heifers. There's 200 head of 500-pound Angus feeder steers coming from Brewster, Nebraska, and they'll be selling today. Plus, there's 95 head of 525-pound Angus steer calves coming out of Thedford, Nebraska. There's also animals coming from Medicine Lodge, Kansas, that will be selling on Big Iron, and it's all underneath our booth here today. We also have a big machinery sale on Thursday of this week with a lot of machinery parked right here on the grounds. We have a retirement sale, and some of their equipment is here on the grounds, plus many other really nice low-houred or late-model machines sitting here on the lot just north of our main booth, which is all the way on the south end on Central Avenue. So come on out and see us. We also have our real estate representatives here. If you have questions about buying some land or even getting some real estate put on the market to sell, we'll be able to handle that. So we have the livestock, we've got the machinery, we've got the land representatives, and of course, we are here all day today and tomorrow and on Thursday. And let's not forget about the sale we will conduct on Wednesday. There's just under 1,200 items that will sell. David Lowen is from Garden City, Kansas. They're having equipment on the sale. We have the Dan Kessley sale. They're from Idaho, folks. And you can check out their big pack Krone big square baler. They also have a Freightliner tri-axle semi-truck tractor. It's the FLD 112 version. So please check out that. We have the Nancy O'Connor and the late P.J. O'Connor equipment selling online. They are by Fairmont, Nebraska. They have 107 items that will sell here on Wednesday on the Big Iron website. So support that family on that particular auction. We'll also be conducting some equipment for DMW Enterprise by Hubbard, Nebraska. They have 23, that's correct, 23 super hopper bottom grain trailers that are selling, different makes and models. They also have a livestock pot that will be sold here on Wednesday. That sale takes place on September the 10th by Grant, Nebraska. Robert Gloy He's got a Supreme International 7T vertical mixer feeder wagon. This is a 2022 year model. He also has the very hard-to-find John Deere 7810 mechanical front tractor. Those things are wanted all across the United States. He also has a Crust Buster seed tender that will be selling here on Wednesday, September the 10th. We've got a late model Klaus Lexion 750 tracked combine that will also sell on September the 10th. There's a lot of harvest equipment still being sold here on Big Iron: corn heads and draper heads and flex heads. We have grain carts, augers. If you're into forage harvesting right now, you can watch out for some of the items that you can use in that side. We also have a lot of livestock feeding equipment selling on Wednesday and on Thursday, in fact. So please check out these late model mixer feeder wagons mounted on trucks. Those will be sitting here in Grand Island, Nebraska. So a wide variety of equipment is being sold this week. Dial up the Big Iron website, or better yet, come here to Grand Island, Nebraska. We got the yellow buckets, but they go fast in the morning. They're usually all gone here by 11:30, so come to the Big Iron booth right away if you want your yellow bucket. We're going to have a little hospitality event here from 3 to 4 on Wednesday at the Big Iron booth. And we've got all sorts of things going on in Grand Island, Nebraska here at Husker Harvest Day. So I'm glad to be here. Hope to see you soon. Myself and a lot of the Big Iron reps from across the area will be here to chat with you. We know we've already had so many phone calls and discussions with people who say they want to retire this November or December or even into January, February next year. And now's a good time to just come up and say, hey, when can we schedule a time to meet? Meet me at my farm and we'll come to your place and we'll start the conversation and get all the gears in place so the shifting is nice and smooth from now until when your items are sold and loaded out for the people that are buying. That's one thing that we have to always make clear to everybody. We can handle everything from lining the machinery up to getting it power washed, cleaned up, detailed, getting all the pictures and videos taken, the marketing, of course. Then, of course, conducting the auction, receiving the payments, handling all of those items, and then helping the buyers with loadout. All of those options are available to you through Big Iron and your area rep. So it all starts with that call or stop by at Grand Island Husker Harvest Days. If you want to make the phone call, it's 402-276-2077 or 1-800-WE-SELL-8. That number again, 402-276-2077. Thank you very much. We'll see everybody next week.
You're waking up with The Breakfast Show. KCNI, KBBN Radio.
I love it.
Napa know-how.
No matter what you drive, you need to depend on it, and that all depends on good maintenance. Good thing WinQuest Napa Filter Sale is September 2nd through the 13th. Stop in and stock up on quality Napa filters and take care of the ride that takes care of you. Whether you drive a combine or a car, a semi or a pickup, with nearly 6,000 filter numbers, we've got you covered. Grab your list and come to WinQuest Napa Filter Sale September 2nd through the 13th. WinQuest Incorporated, proudly serving you since 1925. East Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Are joint pain and injuries slowing you down? At Melham Medical Center, they will help you get back to doing what you love, pain-free. From sports injuries to joint replacements, their expert team uses cutting-edge treatments and personalized care to keep you moving. Your comeback starts at Melham Medical Center. Don't wait. Call 308-872-4157 or visit www.melham.org today. Melham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
8:37 is your time. Dave and Brent with you here on The Breakfast Show. And Brent has something he'd like to tell you about now that he's calmed down.
Yeah, let's tell you about a job opportunity. This is through the Nebraska Department of Transportation. They have a great opportunity for an entry-level highway construction technician to join their team in Broken Bow. Experience is preferred, but it's not necessary. They will train the right person to conduct on-site construction inspection and survey for transportation projects. At the Nebraska Department of Transportation, they reward their employees' hard work with a friendly and supportive work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. They provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, work-life balance, and a comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. Now, to apply, you need to go online. So go online to statejobs.nebraska.gov An online state application must be completed. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
Thank you very much. Today is Tuesday, and today is your chance to learn more about fraud and scam prevention. They're having a seminar at the Ansley Community Building from noon until 1 p.m. A light lunch will be provided at 11:45 today, so take that in and learn how you can protect yourself, at least help yourself stay away from fraud and scams. That, again, is noon to 1 p.m. at the Ansley Community Building. Light lunch provided at 11:45. Now, we are playing Clapton songs. We're clapping. We're feeling happy. And I'm trying to get you out of the mood that you were in earlier, and I think we're making progress.
Well, you did for the first half hour, and then you had to bring it up again. You had to bring up what happened last night.
Eric Clapton has a song about just getting over it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to play that for you.
All right.
It's called Gotta Get Over.
Okay.
Eric Clapton.
Too early to begin the love of reading, and Varney Pharmacy has a great selection of books for little ones to begin their journey. Classics include This Little Piggy, Five Little Monkeys, and Itsy Bitsy Spider. T-Rex is a perfect book for dinosaur lovers, or pick Dig It, Dump It, Build It. It's complete with 10 construction sound buttons. Memory books for baby boys and baby girls called My First Year are at Varney Pharmacy too. Give the gift of reading with the help of Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Thank you, Aaron. I want to remind folks about what's happening tomorrow. Public Affairs on KCNI tomorrow will feature a conversation about the EMS Run for Your Life, which is coming up on October 4th. And registrations are open, and a link can be found on the Sandhills Express page. Also, I want to remind you that we'll be at Varney's tomorrow at 8:45. What's going on over there?
Sorry, I'm just having trouble with my coffee today. I took a sip of coffee, and then as I'm trying to set my cup down, I bang it on the microphone. Hey.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
We'll continue
now.
Yeah. With information for our listeners.
Yes.
There'll be a remote broadcast from Varney's tomorrow at about 8:45, and we have lots of guests coming in tomorrow as well. Also tomorrow, we want to remind you the garden produce drop-off day at Bruning Bank at 803 South D in Broken Bow, downtown Broken Bow, the old Ben Franklin's building. From 8:30 until 5 tomorrow, you can drop off your extra produce. Maybe you have a little bit too much this time of year, and they will collect it and take it to the food pantry, Broken Bow Area Food Pantry, and then on Thursday, the produce will be available from 1 until 3 o'clock. You okay over there?
Yes, this is what I'm setting my coffee cup over there. I'm not going to touch it till after the show.
You promise?
Yes.
Good.
It's really causing problems today. I don't know why.
You truly promise?
Yes, I promise.
All right, here's Promises from Eric Clapton.
I don't care if you never come home.
was packed with color. Their giant fall mums are big, bold, and bursting with blooms. Perfect for porches, patios, and front steps. But that's not all. Shop their huge selection of seasonal decor and be the first to grab a brand new garden flag. Add instant curb appeal and fall spirit to your home today. Don't wait. These mums and fall favorites go fast. Stop by the Garden Center in Broken Bow, open Monday through Saturday, and celebrate the season in full color before it's gone.
Kind of dark out there right now. It looks like it wants to rain, but I don't know if it is. We haven't been out because we're in the studio here, and
yes,
it's a long walk.
Yeah, it is. We'd have to get up. We don't want to do that. We're very comfortable
That's
here.
Pretty sad.
Sitting in our chairs.
It's pretty sad. I have to admit, I'm kind of giving Brent a hard time because he's upset. He spilled his coffee this morning, and he bumped the microphone
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
know.
ago, and he's having kind of a rough morning. And I'm over here trying to get my headset. The earpiece has double joints, kind of, and I could not get it to fit. To swing them back around so it'd fit my ear. So I had to have Brent help me with that, folks. So, we are a team of misfits here.
Yes, well said. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So right now, 64 degrees, pretty dark out there on this Tuesday morning, 9th day of September already. Thursday's going to get here quick. You got Wednesday, you don't usually have sports, but on Thursday you got doubleheader of sports, volleyball and football.
We do, yes. We'll be in North Platte for volleyball. Broken Bow will be on the road to take on North Platte St. Pat's, and so we'll have that for you on KCNI radio, with the varsity match scheduled to start at 7 o'clock on Thursday. And then we have a special edition of high school football. Thursday night broadcast as Sandhills Thetford will be hosting Burwell in Dunning, and we'll have that for you Thursday night on KBBN radio. Kickoff for the game, 7 o'clock. That'll be Thursday night. And then as we go to Friday, again, kind of a special situation for high school football. We're going to have an afternoon game for our Friday game of the week. We're going to go to SEM as the Mustangs will take on Shelton, and we'll have that game for you Friday afternoon. Kickoff will be 3 o'clock on KBBN. Our consolidated pregame show will start things at 2 o'clock on Friday. And then, of course, on KCNI Friday night, we'll have live coverage of Broken Bow football as the Indians will play host to St. Paul. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. The Custer Electric and Irrigation pregame show will start at 6 on KCNI radio. That'll be on Friday.
Thanks to all the sponsors that are making sports available to you at the high school level and Husker level on KCNI and KBBN. Your support does not go unnoticed, and I hope that people out there will recall some of your ads, and thank you for sponsoring the events that we broadcast.
Yep, well said.
Also, here at KCNI KBBN Studios, we want to thank the folks who make the video streams and replays of the breakfast show available, and they include Culligan, Custer County Foundation, Designs of Distinction, Ferreter Auto Parts, Grand Generation Manor, Hunter's Towing, Ideal Realty, Off-Broadway Assisted Independent Living, Quality Senior Villages, Ross Electric in Hertique, Runza in Broken Bow, and V-Bar Trailer Sales, all are advertisers on the stream that we send out every day of the breakfast show. We have lots of other business sponsors on Sandhills Express as well. And if you click on their ads, if you're reading an article, local news or sports or obituaries, it'll take you right to their website, so you'll know what's going on with their businesses as well. Well, it all comes down to friends and family. If you're having a bad day and you spill your coffee, your ball team loses, it's all right as long as you have a good friend. Good friend on this clap day, a day to cheer and applause and clap life here in central Nebraska. All right. Let me think. I wanted to have a conversation with you about a conversation we had yesterday, how exciting it is, what Runs is doing.
Oh, yeah. The announcement of, well, there were a couple of exciting things that they mentioned. Yeah, the Teammates Day coming up, and then the breaking news of one day where they're going to do breakfast runses. Oh.
Yeah. So on the 23rd of September is the Dine It Runs Teammates Day. So 10% of all the proceeds go to the Teammates programs in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be doing 3 or more other fundraisers during the year. That's what Runza does. Kevin and Joyce are great about participating in all of that, and Brian. So that's on the 23rd, so all day long, and they'll have people from Teammates coming in to help, and that'll be a unified team effort for Teammates. But as you mentioned, I believe October 3rd.
I think so.
That's a Friday. Mark that down, and you'll want to get your car revved up because they're going to be open early on that day and serving those breakfast runses for $5 or thereabouts without tax. That's going to be wonderful because they're going to make 500 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And when 500 are gone, that's it. And all the money goes towards the playground fund drive that we've been talking about with our Good for Gourds for Good fund drive for the playground equipment up at North Park School.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, wonderful fundraiser.
Oh, man. And I checked the gorge yesterday. They're growing a little bit, but it's just been pretty cool. So we may have a limited crop. Do you think I should call Amanda?
Well,
over at
you have.
Just
you
once.
Have. You've called her.
Sometimes it takes more than once to convince somebody to let you into a program.
Yeah.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. An Israeli official says the IDF has just carried out an airstrike on Hamas leaders in Doha, the capital of Qatar, where a loud explosion has rocked the city. In Gaza City, residents loading up cars and trucks and leaving after Israel issued a full evacuation order, warning of an expanded military operation to weed out Hamas. The White House vehemently denies it was President Trump who wrote a lewd birthday message to Jeffrey Epstein, contained in a sketch of a nude woman. CBS's Scott McFarland.
Also included in the Epstein estate release, a birthday message apparently written to Epstein by former President Bill Clinton in 2003, years before Epstein was convicted of a crime.
New Mexico will become the first state to offer universal child care. Crystal Romero owns an early learning center there.
Our staff are going to be able to receive a living wage that's going to be able to provide a better lifestyle for them.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The Dodgers pitched 8 no-hit innings and eventually beat Colorado 3-1. LA still one game over the Padres for first place in the NL West. San Diego won in 10 innings, 4-3 against Cincinnati. San Francisco hit 5 home runs in an 11-5 victory over Arizona. Boston won 7-0 at the A's tonight. Garrett Crochet now 15-5. He struck out 10 in his 7 innings. Victories for Seattle and Texas. Wins for Atlanta, Cleveland, and Philadelphia, which shut shut out the Mets 1-0. Minnesota came back for a Monday Night Football victory at Chicago 27-24 with 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter, all from quarterback J.J. McCarthy, 2 on passes and 1 TD run in his debut. The Vikings had trailed 17-6 early in the fourth quarter. 49ers tight end George Kittle could miss 3 to 5 weeks after yesterday's hamstring injury. They'll be at New Orleans on Sunday.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A dense fog advisory continues until 9 a.m. today. Partly cloudy with fog in spots early today, with daytime highs approaching 86. Winds out of the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 58. Tonight, mainly cloudy skies expected. Tomorrow, high temperatures reach up to 83. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Independent and family-owned. A1 Auto Repair in Arnold. From the tires on the ground to the engine getting you down the road, trust them to keep your ride in tip-top shape. Visit a1autorepairinc.com or visit them on East 7th in Arnold.
9:04 is your time. It's 64 degrees under a dark, cloudy sky. Winds are calm. Barometric pressure still rising at 29.99. Humidity at 97%. High yesterday was 79 with an overnight low of 61, currently 64. A trace of precipitation in the rain gauge this morning, a few sprinkles on the windshield. 200s so far this month, so not a lot of rain, but cool temperatures here in early September and even in late August. Brent and Dave with you here on the Breakfast Show. So we have the Nebraska football team, the Huskers, playing Saturday, as you mentioned.
Yes.
And where's my little sheet? There it is. You probably know. Kickoff at 11, airtime 9.
Yes, it'll be a morning kickoff on Saturday for the Huskers, so coverage will start at 9 a.m. Saturday.
Houston Christian.
Yes, FCS opponent.
Okay. All right. Upcoming, I wanted you to know, because it's on the sheet here.
Uh-huh.
A Medicare presentation at Jenny M. Melham Memorial Medical Center from 1 until 2 p.m., but it doesn't say what day here.
Oh, okay.
I should have read it before I read it. I might want to talk to the author of that particular sentence. Upcoming Medicare presentation at Jenny M. Melham Medical Center, 1 to 2. It just doesn't tell us which day. And all of these events under upcoming do not have a date on them.
Oh, okay. All right. But they're upcoming.
They're upcoming.
Okay.
Oh, golly. Well, we're clapping to the world today.
Yay.
We're denying sadness and denying being affected more than we should be by little things. There's certainly some big things out there that we need to be thinking about. I don't know what we do about all of them, but we need to be thinking about them. So here's Eric Clapton thinking about it. Now, I did just read an article, and I guess that's probably why I'm playing Clapton today. So I kind of put together the clap theme. I read an article yesterday about when he first started, he just did covers of songs, or he was with other band members such as Cream and the Byrds and different bands that he played with where other artists did the writing. He was not confident at that time to do the writing. He was just an awfully good guitarist and didn't think he had the chops to write. And then as he got into it, he got really good. Mm-hmm. And he went into a whole long dissertation of how he writes. And it was very interesting because some artists who write, they have an idea, they sit down, put it on a piece of paper, and it can be serious, non-serious. But he said he actually writes better about personal things, like, getting over it and that sort of thing. And then he has just fun songs as well, but I'm not sure he writes everything that he plays. Certainly not. Mm-hmm. This one, I don't know if he wrote it, but it's one called Change the World. She's now able to retire, but she won't. Very beautiful lady inside and out, and happy birthday, Kim Biesler, to you. If you're celebrating a birthday, you're celebrating with Adam Sandler.
Oh, cool.
Want to guess how old he is?
Oh, I'll go 58.
You're close. 59.
Oh.
He was a new kid on Saturday Night Live that would become Happy Gilmore, and has made a lot of big comedy movies. Now, oftentimes with comedians, some people like them, some people don't. Their humor doesn't affect everybody the same, but his career has been huge. And I know some people that go, I don't care for Adam Sandler, but I know some that say, hey, he's the best.
Yeah.
So there you go. Let's see, another birthday. I had another one here I thought might be of interest to you. Henry Thomas, age 55, forever known as Elliot in the classic film E.T.
Oh, okay.
He's 55 now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Also, just want you to know that people might be able to tell if you're using AI when you do your wedding vows. If you have an upcoming wedding and you're thinking about using Chat GPT, you might use that as a tool to help you somewhat, but you might want to leave it more from your heart and your own words, because there have been some speeches at weddings lately that sound a bit more robotic than usual. Maybe it's because they actually are. A lot of people have been using Chat GPT to write their toast this wedding season, even have been using Chat GPT to write their toasts and their vows to one another, the bride and groom. So I don't know. Just a heads up there. They're saying that people are able to tell, and sometimes usually disappointed to the disjointed sound that a robot can write, like a bad book report or something like that. So that's something. You know anybody named Josh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know some people named Josh.
All
Sure.
Right. All right. Joshes are having their moment in this period of time in our history. Josh Brolin had the #1 movie last week, Weapons. Buffalo's Josh Allen is the NFL's most talked about quarterback. 3 of the country's 50 governors, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and I can't tell what the other state is here in this, but they are all named Josh, and there's plenty of a chance that the next presidential election could see 2 Joshes square off, Josh Shapiro and Josh Hawley. The Social Security Administration says the name Josh peaked in 1985 when rolled out, and 1 out of every 100 boys was named Josh.
Huh. Interesting.
In 85. So you're seeing a lot of Joshes now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, hey, Josh, how you doing out there?
Hey, yeah.
There's quite a few of out there. Quite a few of you. All right. I do have another Eric Clapton song, but this time we're going to put one of his idols and friends with him, J.J. Cale. And as Eric often mentioned in the article that I just read, he usually writes about things that's close to him. I'm not sure. I think this is a J.J. song the way it sounds. This is J.J. Cale's style. But I always enjoyed listening to those two together. So here's Eric Clapton and J.J. Cale together, When This Is Over. Together, and after reading the article about the golden age of Josh, I just wanted to say Pennsylvania, North Carolina, and Hawaii, 3 of the country's 50 governors, will probably be running for political, well, higher up.
Oh,
so there'll be more. There might be more Joshes in the picture, or maybe not. Maybe there'll be an article come out about them, and they'll find out they did something really bad in the past. It's just hard to say.
Yes. So you think it's they were named Josh, or some were named Joshua and go by Josh?
Well, it says if you haven't noticed that Joshua's.
Oh,
so
Joshua's.
Josh
Okay,
is the short.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't maybe read it that way. I couldn't determine what Hawaii was. H-I, it was in parentheses. I'm going, what is that? Yeah. Oh, and you helped me out, just like you helped me with my headset.
Well, I hope I'm right on that. That's the only one I could think of that would be H-I. You want me to Google it?
No, you got to
sure?
be right.
Okay.
You got to be right, because that's the only thing it could be. But when I was reading it in parentheses, I'm going,
is there another state that starts with H other than Hawaii?
Well, that's what my brain was trying to figure out.
I know. That's what I'm trying to think of now.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
No.
Boy, people are listening to us right now going, oh, my goodness, guys, come on.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It's live radio. I looked over here and started reading something that I had pre-read in my prep between 7 and 7:30.
Yeah.
I think that's been too long ago for me.
I hear you.
Bad sign. Bad sign. Let's see. Oh, boy, that computer screen is starting to bug me. It's starting to flash and.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You think it's going bad?
Probably. Did you spill coffee?
No,
on it?
I did not. No, honestly, I did not spill coffee on that computer screen. I haven't spilled a drop since the beginning of the show. Mainly because I put the lid on it.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, thanks, Mom, for the coffee cup with the lid.
I don't have mine on, so I should shut up.
Yeah.
Could be me next. We did have some guests scheduled for between 9 and 9:30, and with the movement of the construction, they may have decided not to try to come out. I'm not sure. That's been happening some. We've been losing some guests to construction. And I try not to get too crazy about announcing who we're going to have on the air since construction started, because they may or may not make it. But I do want to apologize to Ideal Realty, because Mo was scheduled yesterday, and I think I promoted that she would be in. We didn't get word that she called and wanted to reschedule. So apologies, Mo. My bad. What else can we apologize for this morning?
I don't know. I'm sure that if we go for just a few more minutes, we'll come up with something that we'll have to apologize for. That's usually the way that it works.
Yeah, that's a given. This is the live breakfast show. You're listening to us as we speak. We're not pulling any tricks.
Yeah, this
here.
isn't AI.
No, this is not.
This is Dave and Brent.
In fact, the intelligence part is questionable.
Yeah, I was going to say, actually, when you think about it, maybe it is artificial intelligence when you're listening to Dave and Brent.
Hey, we don't mind making fun of ourselves, because some of it's true. We do our best, but we like you as friends out there, so thanks for listening every day. So we are going to close with Eric Clapton, because it's Clap Day.
Okay.
Be Happy About Life Day. And it just takes a little faith to continue forward in life sometimes. You may have hit some rough spots. Things may be running really well for you right now, but you always know that life has bumps and bruises and gets tough and gets joyous, and it's part of living. So this one's going to close the show. Eric Clapton's Running on Faith.